Hello everyone, hope you're right. In today's video, I'm going to sow some crops for my fall garden. So as you can see, I have got some potatoes here which have been chitted. So basically they were sitting in my refrigerator and I noticed that they were growing nicely. So I thought, why shouldn't I plant them? So I caught the potatoes with few eyes a couple of days ago and you can see the surface is nice and dry now. I have got this container so where I planted my melons earlier, but melons were not doing quite well because of the rainy and cool weather we were having. So I transplanted my melon plants in another container and put them in the greenhouse. This is the mid of July and there's a little bit of risk sowing potatoes this time of year because potatoes need like 90 days 100 days to fully mature, but the cool weather in September October may slow down their growth and may cause them to get blight. So basically it's an experiment. We will see what we get. The second crop I'm going to sow today is peas. I had harvested my peas a couple of weeks ago, so I cooked them and stored some of them, and now I'm going to sow some of the pea seeds. So these are freshly harvested seeds and I make sure they are dried well. So I'm going to sow them here in this raised bed which has trellis with it. So once they germinate, I can train them up the trellis. I have got some melon plants here which are not looking very good due to the cold and rainy weather. So basically I'm not very hopeful with regards to these melon plants. I have got some more melon plants in the greenhouse and I think they may produce something for me. I'm also going to sow pansy seeds. So here I have got lots of pansy seeds which I have collected from my pansy plants I had from spring. So those pansy plants were done now and I collected the seeds and put them in here. So I am going to sow them in this seed tray here in my greenhouse, and once they germinate I can thin them out or transplant them in individual cups. So I'm going to sow as many as possible. Pansy seeds are very small and when they germinate the seedlings are really small as well. So I can thin them out or I can transplant them in individual cups, and before the cold weather sets in my plants will be established and then I can plant them out in the garden or in the containers. I'm also going to sow some cabbage, cauliflower and spinach seeds. There are different varieties of cabbages like spring cabbage, autumn cabbage and winter cabbage. This variety here is an autumn winter cabbage, and basically I should have sown it earlier like in June as per instructions. I'm few weeks late but I still want to give it a try. So I can sow some seeds now in modules, and once they have 4 to 5 leaves I can transplant them outside in my raised bed. This is the cauliflower variety which I'm going to sow. This is all the year round, so it can be sown in spring as well as in summer. So in spring it should be sown from January to March, and in summer it should be sown from March to June, or in fall like September to October. So I'm in July and I think it should be okay. I can start some seeds now in modules, and once they are ready to be transplanted I can plant them outside in my raised bed. And I'm going to sow some spinach seeds. This is spinach giant winter variety. This is very hardy and produces nice big leaves. So I'm going to sow them in modules as well. So here I have got the seed tray with separate cells, and I'm going to sow cabbage seeds in 6 cells and cauliflower seeds in 6 cells. So I have labeled them. I will put 2 seeds in each cell just to make sure that I do get plant in each cell, and if both of them germinate I can rather decide to transplant them individually. So I have filled the seed tray with multi-purpose compost which is nice and loose, and I have moistened it really well. The seeds are not very big, so I'm going to sprinkle them on the surface and lightly cover them with a little bit more compost. These are cauliflower seeds. They are lighter in color than the cabbage seeds, so I'm going to sow them in the same way. And I'm going to sow spinach seeds in this tray. So the same way I have filled it with multipurpose compost, moistened it really well, and the spinach seeds are quite big, so I'm going to sow one seed in each cell. And finally, I'm going to sow some lettuce seeds. This is iceberg lettuce, and I have got another lettuce patch which I started in spring, and it's still doing really well for us. We have been harvesting a bunch of lettuce every day. So I'm going to sow some more seeds just to make sure that I do have lettuce in fall as well. So to make sure that I do get some plants going on in the fall and sometimes through the winter, and to make efficient use of the space I have got in my garden, I need to start these seeds now in July, so the plants will be nice and established before the cool weather sets in. I will also start some carrot and radish seeds after a few weeks, and there are plenty of other cold tolerant vegetables you can start in July, like turnips and beetroots. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my gardening videos. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.